Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Wasteland 3. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you're chose to join me today as we hear these lovely sounds. As we sneak without sneaking, because that's not how this game does. Actually... Ooh. Yeah, well, all we need to do is just not stay within the line of sight of this guy, and he's very interested in that side, so we're just gonna blow these up, and we're gonna kill... That does... yeah, that's what it is. And we're gonna kill them all because of reasons. So, let's bring everybody over here. Bring you... I clicked over there, didn't do nothing. Okay, that crazer over there...
Target acquired.
Doesn't get a critical hit. That is very unfortunate, because it means that everyone is aware of me being here. Everyone is. Okay. Danny. I was gonna say... It's a good... Oh, these guys are snipers. I don't know what's gonna happen. Don't know... Well, we're gonna see, aren't we? So you're dead. Danny did it for free. We're gonna defend. Our cats are gonna just, you know, die. That's usually how they do. And, nope. Defend over there. You're gonna prepare. You could go up right there, even though it is a little bit on the dangerous side. But we're gonna pretend that it isn't. Then we're gonna send you over here and defend. And then you go... Where did I put you? There's nothing like that on this side. Terrible news. There's a little bit of cover here. Nah, I'm just gonna go over here and defend. I really don't want to take damage. Or be hit, in fact. I have superior positioning. That is...
Some help.
Oof. That is true.
Please.
Also that. Also that. Did you hit your friend? That doesn't even make sense.
I am impaired.
Yes, we are. Party pal, please heal Lucia. Wow. Party pal, not healing Lucia. Okay, so we're gonna be able to shoot this twice. We are gonna be able to rally. Let's see, that is 86, so that deserves a precision strike right away. Although, I don't need it, so that Nox bomber over there deserves a precision strike. What happens in the gas tank? It deals a bunch of damage, blows up the target's tank, killing them and unleashing... Really? Just killing them. Yes. Killing them is the word. And then we have basically nobody else. That guy does need to die, though. So how do I want to proceed? Fall back with everyone? I think I'm going to do that. Jennifer is not really going to be in the mood here. That has a flame tank. So he does a bunch of damage. Okay, that's pretty good. Danny can't do much. Yeah, let's just get her to finish the job, hopefully. Good. And then run away. Very important. Yeah, Jennifer stays where she is? No. Then again... Is that guy called a rebreather? No, it's just a breather. Yeah, that guy has very little health. But the cats are the issue. I'm just gonna move back. And we're gonna heal. Try to, anyway. Some people.
That will do. Thank
Will it?
you.
Will it, though? We'll figure it out. Okay, so, ambush. Everybody can do it. I think, except for you. I don't want you to die. And you don't need to die either. That's one shot and one kill. Oh, come on! That's my luck. Oh, that guy has a line of sight, and of course they're shooting our pistolier. Gas grenade going for our cats. Cats are gassed already, don't need to bother with that. And you're going away.
Superior positioning.
Not anymore. Ooh, that is indeed superior positioning. Thank you. It's very much welcome. Oh, you died. Oh, the cat ate you. Okay. So this guy is out in the open.
I couldn't have done better myself.
Josh does not have... Yes. Does not have line of sight. But will from here. That guy has a lot... Ooh, 95. Please crit. Thank you. Those crits are basically guaranteed kills. Because it's so much damage. It's so much more damage. It's like 10 times more damage than he normally does. It's incredible. Okay. So we're sending you up there to get one hit. Then you hit your own cat. But, you know, such is life. Might as well go there. Resisted poison, because I'm poisoned already. A crit would have been welcome, but...
Did you just kill my personal guard? They were my best friends from fucking childhood, man. Holy shit. I can't remember their names.
Yes. Very funny. Very good. Very good. Are we doing the healing? No. She's gonna die. Good job not detecting that you need to move when I click on that button. Freaking hell. Jeez. Yeah. Okay, get another one. Bring Josh over. No, it's not you.
Thank you kindly.
No, this is fine. It's all good. Alrighty. Oh, you can heal yourself as well. Because you're also poisoned. Taking damage for hours on end. Okay. So, that was relatively okay. We didn't die. So, that's a victory in my book.
Back to the hunt.
Yeah, and then we hear our fellas say things like that. Kitty is taking damage. Polly's okay. Kitty is okay. And Party Pal never takes poison because that's not his kind of life. What exactly do we have here? Gwendolyn Reed. That's one of the hostages. And somebody else back here. They have served heads. This head has been freshly severed. Based on the facial features, you can tell this was a member of the Reed family. I cannot tell that at all. At all. Unless, like, you're telling me that they have, like, something super distinctive that a complete stranger like me from Arizona would be able to tell the family. That sounds so... No. Just no. We have a little toy car and some money. What is that thing over there? It's an astronaut? I don't know what that is. Looks like an astronaut and a giraffe. But, you know, normal pictures. She, Gwendolyn Reed, is seated, hands locked into fists, sweating in the blazing heat from the fire. A glass of water lies untouched on the table behind her. A headless corpse slumps in a chair further down the table. She ignores it. 2 empty chairs are labeled with, quote, reserved, unquote, signs. She ignores these as well. She's glaring at you.
Gwendolyn Reed. She's head of the Reed family, and my ex-boyfriend's mother. She's terrible. To everyone.
You're not one of Victory's thugs. They at least look dangerous. Ah. You're the Rangers that Saul Buchanan sent for. Months ago, if I recall. Where are my daughters? Are they safe?
It took time for us to get to Colorado, and, no, yes, we rescued them.
Victory had me sitting here for days, threatening to fill those empty chairs with my headless daughters, while you frolicked in the snow.
I did.
I will have words with Saul Buchanan about the punctuality of his servants. Make no mistake. Now go take care of his infantile son. If you can even manage that.
She spits the word manage out. She spits it out like it's poison. Did you notice? Manage that. You remember Lucia, don't you?
What are you doing?
Asking her if she remembers you. She turns, Lucia does, a frozen smile towards her ex-boyfriend's mother.
We'll get you out of this, Mrs. Reed. I promise.
As if your word means a stone nickel to me, Lucia Wesson.
Mrs. Reed didn't approve of Isaac and me. As if I wasn't good enough for her coward of a son.
Who is the dead man at the table?
My younger brother. Victory Buchanan found it amusing to saw off my brother's head in front of me. He left the corpse to keep me company. And also, as he put it, in case I got very hungry.
Well, I'm gonna tell her what happened to her son Isaac in the Garden of the Gods. She listens, her face hardening.
This is a mistake. You had no right to throw him in your filthy gulag, and I'll have him out as soon as I'm free.
Yeah, right. What can you tell us about Victory Buchanan's operation?
I have been sitting here motionless for days, you witless buffoons. Answering his questions and denying any association with his lawless sister Liberty, who he is convinced is plotting his downfall. As if he needed any help.
Why do you think Victory forced you to sit here?
It is some petty revenge for a well-deserved slight I paid him at some dinner or another years ago. What a small man. I embarrassed him by asking him a simple question he had no answer to, then told him he didn't deserve a place at the table. This, I suppose, is his little joke.
Goodbye for now. I wonder what would happen. I'm not gonna go canonically with that, but I wonder what would happen if I did this.
What are you doing?
Oh.
The occupants of Colorado Springs are under our protection.
Oh.
You're testing me, Rangers. Harm a non-combatant in Colorado Springs, and I'm done with you. And the Patriarch will be too. You psychopath! The Patriarch invited you here to help Colorado Springs.
Lucia? Lucia doesn't care. That's gross. That's very interesting that she doesn't care. Also, do we lose all the equipment? I don't think so. I think he has the pulse rifle. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because we were just experimenting. Excuse me. I was trying to figure out if Lucia had a problem with this. It makes sense that, what's his name? Howler. He's got a weird name that I've never heard in any other time. Kwon, that's the one. That probably is his surname, though. I don't know what happens to his stuff, then. Because, I don't know. Maybe just goes to the inventory. It doesn't really matter, because we're not killing her. Yet. We don't know where the whole thing is going to go. We got a little fox back here. Hello. And then we have doors. This gets old. Like, this got old very soon, but this is as bad as it gets, is up here. That we can tell what we're... No. Stop it. What? Okay. You saw Anna go through there, right? Okay. It's all fine. We don't need to worry. We got an ammo box and a corpse. We're gonna look at the corpse. Oh, it's actually an inventory. Not a thing. A Tundra rifle. It's a very low... It's a bad sniper rifle. Oh, it had... Oh, right. That's a suicide by sniper rifle. A shot to the neck. Then decapitation followed by that. That seems a little bit impossible. Sniper rifles are tremendously big. You can't easily... Well, I guess you could pull the trigger using your feet. Does he have shoes on? He does, so no. No, that was not a suicide. You can't fool me. I'm very good. Crime scene investigator. I know all the tricks. We got another intercom. Look at that. Oh, and an impossible lockpick. That probably doesn't matter.
Hey, strangers! Shit! It took you long enough to get here.
Open the door. We have business to settle with you.
Rangers, let's not waste time talking. We should put this monster down.
Play it safe, Rangers. We want him alive.
Yeah, come on in. Let's have some fun, huh?
What's that?
Wow. Hey, look who it is, Clarence. Daddy's Rangers.
in the flesh.
The Rangers? I heard they were a bunch of little fucking chicken shits.
Did you hear what happened to my little brother? Oh, fucking hilarious! I know it was hard to get here, and no offense, but you can fuck right off back to Colorado Springs and tell Daddy you failed. I like it here.
Who's Clarence over there?
You know, my friend Clarence here. What? You don't see him? Oh, shit. Am I seeing things again? Hold on. No. You're here, Clarence. Woo. Oh, gave me a scare there, chicken shits. Now, get the fuck out of here.
I wonder if a director's cut of this game will have every dialogue be like this. It probably would be impossible now because they would need to re-record all the lines. But this is really good animation. This is better than this. Like, I'm gonna say it's. I think it stands out because it's not like a full motion animation, but it is of the level when you have the full motion picture, sort of, you know, Mass Effect or The Witcher style animation where the characters move around in the room. It's this sort of, you know, detailed animation, so they can they obviously do the same tricks in all the same direction and all that, but because this is like simulating our first person camera, as it, you know, you can see that the camera is holding like we would if we were just standing still. That's our eyes or something. Because it's simulated, it just stands out so much. And I think that's the reason why Vampire Bloodlines, for me, a game from 2004, always stood out as having really good character interactions, is because they really go all out with them. Well, obviously, it's a very old game by now, but still, there's a lot of new games coming out with very big budgets that don't do it as good as Vampire Bloodlines, unfortunately, because it's really not that complicated. It's just you need to, you know, it does take time because you need to program a lot of animations, and you need to program a lot of you need to write them all down when you have somebody talk. And these, I think, they feel motion capture, you know, mocap. They feel like that. It's just, yeah, pretty good, pretty awesome. Oh right, I'm sorry, I was distracted by the artistry of the game. That's a cool tattoo that he has. What is that supposed to be? Like a... No, it's not. It's just a motif. I thought it was like a tentacle or something, but it isn't. Put your weapons down and surrender.
Rangers, I have to level with you. That sounds fucking boring. Why would I do that?
Be smart. Your father will keep sending people, and you have nowhere left to run. What are your chances?
Ooh, that does sound tough. But I'm not worried. Not as long as I got my good buddy Clarence here. Clarence? Clarence? Oh, no! Oh, Clarence! He was 2 days away from retirement! It's just me then, huh? Fine. You got me, Rangers. Now what?
Surrender.
Oh, that it? Sure thing, officers. Oh, but hold on. Before you slap the cuffs on, I have a... what's the word? A proposition for you. Don't lock me up. Take me with you, and I'll give you the VIP tour of Daddy's Kingdom. Everyone here knows me. Everyone's fucking terrified of me. And that means they'll be terrified of you.
And what's our guarantee you won't stab us in the back?
Stab you in the back? Do I strike you as the subtle type? If I fuck you over, you'll see it coming.
That's fair enough, actually. Yeah. You know what? You're out of your mind. No way.
Well, at least I tried. Take me away from all this, officer.
Copy November 1, this is Ranger HQ. Go ahead.
Yeah, we've placed Vic Buchanan under arrest. Send a team to pick him up in Aspen.
Copy that. Great job, November 1. Colorado will be better off with that guy behind bars. Over and out.
He has such a great voice actor, but of course the animation carries it. It's so blatant when voice actors are like really, well, this is a goofy character. It doesn't necessarily have to be with goofy characters, but it's blatant when voice actors are like really pushing the acting. If the game if the game that they're voice acting for doesn't have an animation system that supports that acting, it's really weird because I parallel to this series, I'm also playing Fallout New Vegas, and there's some new voices in there from a mod that I installed and all that, and every once in a while, not very often, but every once in a while, the new voice actors are like really pouring their hearts out, just like this voice actor was doing, and just like really going for it. But the animation system in that game is just very, very basic, and it just doesn't allow for anything, and so he just comes across as like extremely animated for how he actually looks, which is just really uncanny and weird, and it just doesn't work. It's better to be lame and boring as a voice actor in those games. But of course, in this game would be like it. I think it's really good that it has all voice acting. I'm gonna say that, and also I am also gonna say that the talents, they're great. Unfortunately, the editing in a lot of the lines just needs more editing. They need to spend more time doing all the editing work for audio. But that's something that can be done in the future. I'm not sure they will do it, if there is even going to be a director's cut. Of course, by the time you watch this video, maybe it's many years in the future, and there's a director's cut out. And obviously, this is not a let's play with that. But still, yeah, if the game had all the characters like this, it would be just a standout. I think. I don't know. It's not like all characters can be are as lively as Vic here or Victory, but it is still, it adds so much charm to see the characters, and they're all designed anyway. Like, I mean, they're not as detailed because I think the first person models of the characters that we do talking first person, they're like different models from the real life, but. That's the thing. It's maybe they didn't want to do it because they would have to draw all the detailed portraits, and that takes a long time. Maybe even more than the mocap, because the mocap is just a session. I don't know if it would take or not, but anyway, what do we have over here? By the look of it, this map of Colorado has been crumpled many times. You smooth the wrinkles out and see 3 women's names and some directions beneath them, written in plain capitalized letters, probably by the patriarch himself. At the top of the map is a single word. And a colon instead of, or rather a dash instead of colon. Yeah, that's fair enough. Graves, all block letters.
I know those names. Those are the poor ladies who married the patriarch. Every last one of them dead.
Cleo. Aspen, outside ski shop. The patriarch's writing is slanted, rushed, and almost dismissive. Lara, with 2 R's, which is still Lara in English, I'm pretty sure. Although it could be Spanish, and then it would be Lara rather than Lara, which in Spanish would be Lara nonetheless. It is difficult to read these small, smeared letters. Colorado Springs, Northwest Park, Queens Bushes. Oh, that's we have found her tomb. And then we have Livia. The name hovers above a circle surrounding a remote location outside Colorado Springs. The patriarch's letters are smaller here than elsewhere. It reads, near the Hoon's residence. Did we also find that? I wonder. Step away from the map. I think we did. She was that lady that came in and died. We remember, yeah, we talked to the Boons, or the Hoons, or whatever, and they said they had this very pretty lady or something that came in one day, and the next day she was dead or something. I don't remember exactly how it worked. We have ourselves a leadership book and an assault rifle. Polar Vortex. It uses energy cells and also a lore book over here. That assault rifle is very much welcome. The leadership, maybe not so much. Let's see. Let's see this lore book, because that one is hard to spot. Patient continues to experience tremors in both hands, muscular rigidity, and loss of balance. I have observed cognitive changes as well, such as irritability, impaired judgment and decision-making, and moderate depression. All symptoms are worsening at a steady rate. It is my opinion that Mr. Buchanan is suffering from the so-called shaking palsy, right, for which there is no cure. At the current pace of symptom progression, I would estimate that Mr. Buchanan will be completely incapacitated within 2 to 3 years. Dementia is also likely. Shaking palsy. I wonder, I don't actually know what that is. I know what cerebral palsy is, and it does, it's complicated because it's a symptom. If it's not a, well, even at birth, it tends to be a symptom of something. Like, cerebral palsy is basically when the brain is deprived of oxygen, and it dies. Parts of it die, or certain parts of the brain die. So a stroke can give you cerebral palsy, but also just other types of problems, cerebral problems, and so if your brain has some problem, then the shaking palsy here is a symptom of something, or is a result of something else that is killing your brain, basically. But also, it's like shaking palsy. I think that it may have, I don't know. It maybe it's just a colloquial way of referring to different types of impairment that cerebral palsy gives you, because it can be just a speech impediment, or it can be movement. There's many types, and obviously, people need physiotherapy and speech therapy to cope with it, and maybe even eliminate the symptoms, or at least the outward appearance of symptoms. Anyway, dementia is also likely. Yeah, that's probably related to something else then. In my professional judgment, Saul Buchanan is no longer fit to carry out the responsibilities of his office. Oh, they're going to pull the 25th Amendment on... Amendment? Is that the one? 25th Amendment? Is that the one? 25th Amendment? You know, the one where... It's a whole thing in the U.S. Either way, they don't have it in Wasteland. The one where if you're not fit to your role, I suppose, then you can be dismissed. A successor should be found as soon as possible. Responsibilities of his office. Yeah, Nash Parker, M.D. At the bottom of the document, someone has scrawled in an unsteady hand, "Absolute nonsense. Remove Parker from my service and find a new doctor." Yeah, that sounds about right. So, Polar Vortex over here. It's an assault rifle, so we will want to look at Quan over here, because he's got a submachine gun over here and a Kalash. Now, that's kind of a shame, because... Oh, no, on energy, I can use that. Oh, it's going to be better, isn't it? And then you can use... Yeah, the Kalash instead. Right there. And then the satire, sure, or satire, or whatever. And as for leadership, I don't know... Oh, I maxed you out already. Yeah. But look at this. He's got skills for days. And I also have people who leveled up, most likely. No, I don't. Interesting. So yeah, that's going to be that for this episode, because we are out of time. We're going to need to repair that toaster. But for right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Wasteland 3. I really hope you've enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.